And so we approached it from that standpoint. Now, Brandon is how old now?
Brandon is 5 years and 9 months.
5 years and 9 months. So our first official visit after the hair analysis was in March, so that was when he was about 5 years and 4 months.
Yes.
And so tell us what Brandon, so Brandon, here he was at 5 years and 4 months. Tell us the problems that you were having with Brandon at that point.
Okay, at 5 years and 4 months, this is something that I gathered, but I also received his diagnosis and evaluation from when he was a year and got into early steps. Brandon could not communicate. He was nonverbal. He could not process to understand. He also has a brother who's 15 months older, and he did not play with him nor any other child, so he isolated himself. He couldn't gesture. He flapped his arms like he was about to take off in flight. He had temper tantrums, and he cried for everything, everywhere we brought him. I mean, it was just constantly.
I remember.
Okay. He banged his head on soft objects, especially when he was sleepy. He did a lot of stimming. Stimming, which is opening his mouth and shaking his hands, hitting his head. He would spin himself. He would spin objects. He didn't like change. He cried uncontrollably, even though he cried all the time. It was just uncontrollable when he couldn't communicate.
See, folks, we talk about autism as a statistic. The problem is there's always a face with those stats, and there's a lot of heartache and torment with those. Is there not, Lynn? I mean, this is the family trying to hold it together to be able to take care of someone. See, it's already stressful enough of living just life.
Exactly. It takes a toll on everyone.
And so now we look at when you're having someone that you're having to take care of that is typically uncontrollable.
Right, and it's 24/7 except when he's asleep, and
right.
Even though when he's asleep, because we have to check on him all the time.
Sure. Go ahead, continue.
Okay, his eating habits, that was really the strong point, because his eating habits, the doctor was telling us, long as he's eating, and all he craved was like oatmeal cream pies, chocolate milk, Cheetos, bread with butter. You know, he just didn't want anything. He was craving
those, but there's reasons for that.
Right, and then we still had to force him to take a bite of things, so he wasn't eating properly, and then he was really out the box, like, super hyperactive.
Right. Well, so I mean, when we look at this, I mean, he didn't laugh. There was no potty training because he wore pull-ups. He had no social skills. He had no eye contact. I mean, there was a lot of things that we see here, and we don't have to cover all of them today, but needless to say, there's at least 30 items that you had here that he could not do at 5 years and 4 months.
Exactly.
Now, what I want you to go through, and then we're going to talk about what we did with Brandon in a minute. Now, here it is. He's 5 years and 9 months. What are the major changes that you've seen since we've put him on a program?
Major changes that we've seen is so numerous, and like
it's almost something like he's changing every day.
Right, it's like Christmas every day. Okay, Brandon says his name. You can ask him the question yourself, and I know you were excited because he said his name and his date of birth.
Right.
But the tripping part is when he walked out of the office